Hello and welcome to this RPS presentation. My name is Atif Saddiq and I'm a portfolio pharmacist based in general practice and academia. I'm also the inaugural chair for the RPS Early Careers Pharmacists Advisory Group. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate you on making it through to your training year. Regardless of which university or course you have studied on, your last semester would have no doubt posed its own challenges. But guess what? You're now another step closer to registering as a pharmacist, so well done. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about who the RPS are, what we do, and how we can support you during your training and beyond. To get the most out of this presentation, if you are on Twitter, you can tweet from this session using hashtag YourRPS and tagging in the Royal Pharmaceutical Society account. Doing so will allow you to communicate with other like-minded pharmacy colleagues at both national and international levels. So, before I start, a quick question. Are you already a member of the RPS? Now, I can imagine the answer for some of you may be yes. And the reason why I ask this question is because although you will have been a student RPS member at undergraduate level and benefited from making use of resources such as the Reclassifications Hub and the MEP, being a student member is different. In the slides to come, I'll talk more about the RPS membership and what benefits it has to offer. However, essentially speaking, to become an associate member, you'll need to upgrade your student membership to access all additional resources to support you through your upcoming training year. You may choose to make this upgrade yourself, and in some cases, employers do provide financial assistance with this. But before we go into the nitty-gritty, let's move on to the next slide, which starts off by talking about who the RPS are and what we do. The RPS is a professional body for pharmacy. We're focused on supporting and developing pharmacists to achieve the highest standards. Members of the RPS demonstrate this commitment by using the Society post-nominals after their name. So as you will have seen on the first slide, as a pharmacist member, I use MR Pharm S after my name to demonstrate my commitment. As the professional body, the RPS represents the needs and views of the profession to governments, policymakers, and the media. Membership of your professional body is voluntary, but most health professionals consider it as part of their professional identity. The RPS aims to raise the profile of pharmacists as healthcare professionals and experts in medicine. We work to ensure that if medicines are being talked about in the media, then it's a pharmacist that's doing it. So, how do we bring our mission and vision to life? The key way we do this is through recognition, publications, and development. We offer direct one-to-one support for our members and participate in broader campaigns and policies that both shape the landscape that pharmacists work in now and the future. We represent the pharmacy profession in all settings. We support and develop our members to be the best pharmacists they can be. We own Pharmaceutical Press, which has a worldwide reach and reputation. We also present your needs to the government, policymakers, and the media. And in addition to this, our membership gives you connection into a network of like-minded people throughout Great Britain. Membership of your professional body is voluntary, but most health professionals consider it as part of their professional identity. Now, although this presentation is aimed at the training year, membership of the RPS is more than just getting through this exciting yet challenging part of your pharmacy career. We provide the framework for your professional development and building your career in pharmacy. Moving from the student to associate membership is just the first time the trainees' RPS membership will change to better support their new career stage in pharmacy. There are a number of benefits in signing up to the associate/training membership with the RPS. And speaking from experience, this will no doubt support you with your day-to-day training. Having access to free copies of the BNF and BNFC means that you are able to get to know this invaluable reference source in the flesh. Although the app and online versions are very useful for quick reference, during my pre-reg year, I personally found using the paper copy very useful for learning and revision, as clinical topics and appendices are grouped in an organized fashion, and this ensures that you don't miss out on vital information. Reading through the different sections of the BNF will showcase information to you that you never knew was included, and by the end of the year you will be able to use this resource to its fullest potential. Owning your own hard copy of the BNF means that you can annotate it, mark it, and make it your own. So make sure you sign up before the 30th of September to be guaranteed to receive free copies of the BNF. Those signing up after this date will only be able to receive copies on a first-come, first-served basis, so please join quickly. Now, in addition to the BNF, members also have access to a free copy of the MEP. This must-have resource is vital in providing professional support and guidance on everything related to law and ethics. As a rule of thumb, I recommend my trainees to have read the MEP at least once. The diagrams, flowcharts, and tables make it easy to consolidate your knowledge on areas such as controlled drugs legislation, prescription requirements, and the sale and supply of medicines. In addition to the MEP and the BNF, your RPS Associate membership gives you 30 days free access to ONtrack, the RPS's online revision site. ONtrack has hundreds of registration assessment style questions to help you prepare for the exam. Members get 30 days free access to the site and can buy additional days at a 25% discounted rate. This image shows the types of questions available on the ONtrack platform. Now, when you are using ONtrack, it has a number of tools integrated into the platform to allow you to monitor your progression. As can be seen in this image, tools like the clock functionality allow you to reflect on the time you are taking to complete certain types of questions during a session. Once you have attempted your questions, you'll be presented with a question review summary, which provides you with a breakdown of your performance within a specific topic. The platform also has a question review section which shows answer explanations. So as you can see, this is a very beneficial tool to have access to, and this is something I remember finding very useful when I personally did the exam. Another reason to sign up to the RPS membership is exclusive discounts with Pharmaceutical Press. Pharmaceutical Press is the publishing arm of the Royal Pharmaceutical Society and is responsible for a range of useful texts. All RPS members get 25% discount on Pharmaceutical Press books and 50% off their next purchase of a BNF. So do make sure you take a look at the Pharmaceutical Press online catalogue once you've registered as a member to pick up credible resources written by experts at a fraction of the usual price. The same applies for the RPS e-library. Your associate membership will mean that you have access to our e-library, which hosts a plethora of other key titles, including free access to all editions, pharmacy registration assessment questions, as well as dozens of other titles. Your membership will give you access to hints and tips from tutors and other trainees on structuring your training plan, podcasts based around GPHC core performance standards, as well as pharmacy alerts. The RPS annual conference is also free to all members. Some of the most widely accessed resources on our website by pharmacists, students, and trainee members include our Reclassification Hub, Quick Guides, and COVID-19 Hub. The Reclassification Hub was key for my pre-reg year as it contains vital information about POM2P switches and lists these in a way that is easy to understand and recall for both the exam and for its use in practice. So now that I have covered some of the key resources included as part of the RPS membership, I thought I'd leave my favorite resources that the membership has to offer to the end. The Pharmaceutical Journal. Pharmacy is a fast-paced profession, and subscription to these resources will help you stay up to date with news, developments, and opportunities. My colleagues, friends, and students have always asked me why I choose to be an RPS member, and subscription to these resources is one of the key reasons. Every weekend, I set some time aside to catch up on the latest news and developments that are sent through to me via Pharmaceutical Journal email notifications. Now, I know this may sound like I am trying to romanticize, but honestly, hand on heart, keeping up to date through the PJ is a major factor behind the success of my career in pharmacy so far. Now, sometimes there may be certain queries you have that cannot be answered through the online resources offered as part of your membership, and this is where you can make the most of the RPS support service. The RPS support service is a phone a friend helpline to answer all queries. Members at all levels tell us over and over again how useful and reassuring they find it to have a pharmacist that they can talk to about whatever issue they are facing. The support team can advise on pharmacy practice, legislation changes, guidelines, reclassifications, ethics, so things like dilemmas, legal and professional issues, GPHC related guidance, COVID-19 specific queries, medicine sale, supply and storage issues, MEP queries, prescription queries, things like vet prescriptions, specials, controlled drug prescriptions. In addition to this, the RPS support team can also advise on issues pertaining to stress, handling workloads, and other non-pharmacy issues. You can also access this service for career advice. The team consists of highly skilled and experienced pharmacists. Aside to the RPS membership, there are other ways that the RPS can help with preparing for your registration assessment. Some of your friends and colleagues from previous years may have told you about the benefits of attending the RPS revision course. They include full mock exams so that you can get used to the assessment sitting, and these mock exams test the knowledge and identify any areas of weakness. This year, the events are taking place online. The revision courses are an opportunity to get an understanding of the GPHC registration assessment by sitting full papers in exam conditions. There's a full feedback session providing an opportunity to get clarity on what they can expect on the day of their assessment. All sessions are delivered by renowned expert tutors from across the country and are also a perfect opportunity to network with other like-minded colleagues. Plans for events will be announced later in the year, so do ensure you keep up to date and stay tuned. At the beginning of this presentation, I talked about what a professional body is. Only professionals with a specific industry can belong to their professional body. You all are experts on how medicines work and don't. The associate/trainee membership post-nominals show employers, potential employers, and peers that our members are dedicated to their own professional development and the development of their industry. As you go through your training, you are on the last few steps of your journey towards becoming a pharmacist. This is an exciting time to be joining your professional body and thinking about your future career. Benefits of the RPS membership do not end when you finish your assessment. Continued membership provides you with support if you need to retake the exam, career support and job hunting guidance, dedicated programs of support for pharmacists early in their careers, RPS local events, further training and CPD, revalidation support, support if you're interested in pursuing research, and lots more. So, let's get down to some number crunching. Your RPS membership gives you access to these 6 key resources and lots more, all just for £80 a year. This works out to being around £7 a month if you are paying via direct debit, the kind of money you'll be spending on a takeout or a coffee and cake without batting an eyelid. Ask yourself, do you need a BNF and MEP for your training? Do you want unlimited 30-day access to hundreds of practice questions to prepare for the exam? Do you want access to an e-library of essential reading materials? Would you like to be offered support by your professional body to become a leader on medicines usage and safety in your community? If so, then join the RPS. I really do hope that you have found this presentation useful and that it has provided you with an overview of the RPS and some of the key benefits available to you as a member. Remember, the RPS is here to help you every step of the way, now and throughout your career. Make the most of your RPS membership and enjoy your training year. To join, simply follow the link below to sign up. If you're already a student member, then you'll be prompted to update your information when you upgrade. If you signed up as a member 4 years ago, there's a good chance it's got your first student address still there. As mentioned previously, prices are usually £80 annually, and you have the choice to spread the cost by paying monthly direct debit, which works out to be a little over £7 a month. Paying by direct debit will save you an additional 5% on the overall cost. Please note, monthly direct debits are only available up until December. Thank you for listening. Do ensure you sign up to our alerts by following us on social media, and I really look forward to meeting you through upcoming RPS events and developments.